What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to review the Seven Deadly Sins, chapter 155. I guess I should talk about the previous chapter a little bit. We get a little bit more explanation on the Gowther thing. Fraudrin, Evil Dreyfus. I think it's Fraudrin, right? I can start calling him that instead of, like, Evil Dreyfus. Um, Fraudrin, he says that if you had killed me, then all of the powers of the sin would have gone back to Gowther, and then all hell would have broken loose. I forget what his exact word, like open a can of worms or something. So that's interesting. I don't know what's going on there. And then he escapes because the multi-mask giant black blob dude, he's like No Face from Spirited Away with a bunch of masks on, and he floats. I forget his name, but he's the pacifist. He disguises himself as one of the allies of this group. I forget what they're called. He goes in there, he takes the perfect cube thing, he disables it, they escape. He's like, yeah, you could have seen my fucking, I'll show you my true form next time. That's interesting. That's a nice little bit of hype. And then they see everyone there. You know, you got the girl, and you got the boy, and you got the mustache dude, and the real version of the guy that the pacifist disguised himself as. They get blown away. The whole mountain gets fucking shot down. Their whole little house gets blown away. And they fly off. So, yeah, I mean, are they dead? Probably not, but I don't know. I mean, I liked the king. Not the king, the king's brother. He was pretty cool. The other guy who was with him, Death Pierce or whatever his name was, he was okay-ish, I guess. I don't really care about the chick. She's just kind of bitchy and wants a hot guy. I don't care about the dude with the mustache. The other guy we just fucking met, I don't even know if we know his name yet, so I don't care about him. And the boy, I guess, is the best one, but again, he's not that interesting. So if they are dead, I don't care. But if they are alive, which they probably are, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there, but he escaped, so he's going to probably regroup with some of the commandments. This chapter, Seven Deadly Sins, we focus on Diane again, and I'm so glad Matrona's there, because I like Matrona a lot as a supermom. She's very entertaining as a supermom, and Diane, I think I finally realized why this story arc hasn't been doing it for me, and it's not just because of the dancing and how pointless a lot of it seemed, it's because Diane is fucking, like, retarded. I mean, Diane is acting very stupid and very silly and very kind of annoying. It's not super annoying, but her personality is just not doing it for me right now. She's very fucking obnoxious, and I don't know. It's not terrible or anything, I guess. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, they go to the fucking fighting festival, and there's a giant maze. And when I say giant, I mean fucking giant. Even for them, it like towers over them. Like they look like normal-sized people inside of this thing. So that's pretty big. What ends up happening is they're in the cave, not the cave, the maze, and Diane tries to jump to the top so they can run along the wall. That doesn't work. They try to break down the walls. That doesn't work. Obviously, they said someone with very, very powerful earth magic must have done this. Obviously, King of Giants, Delor, or whatever his name is. And what ends up happening is they run into Hawk. Well, Matrona goes off on her own because I guess there's like illusions going on. Like she kind of sees her kids and she walks off. Diane sees... What did Diane see? I forget. I think maybe they just got separated. I just read it and I'm completely blanking because Diane is so fucking uninteresting right now. But she meets up with Hawk, and then she meets up with fucking Elizabeth, and that's where it ends. I really hope she gets her memory back soon, because it's very clear that she's going to meet up with the core group, like Meliodas and all them. And who's going to be together? It's going to be Meliodas, Gowther. Well, Gowther might not even be... He might be a fucking problem, but we got Meliodas, Gowther, and... I don't care about the side characters. I'm talking about like how many sins are going to be together. Merlin and so that's 4 of them, and then the other 3 are together. So, yeah. Hopefully they all meet up. That would be awesome, especially for this tournament. That'd be sick as fuck. But I don't think they'll all meet up until there's going to be like maybe 7 commandments left. But that's probably when they'll all meet up. But we'll see. I don't know. Could be something totally different. Could throw me for a loop. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire chapter, though. They go through this maze. I like that the maze fights back. I like that it might have illusions going on. But at the same time, can we get to the fight? Like, hopefully this maze doesn't take too long. It says a day passed. And obviously they're going to meet up with fucking Diane and everything. So hopefully at least something important happens while this maze is happening. It's not just, oh, we got to get through the maze and then the plot progresses. I mean, I guess the maze is part of the plot. It's just, I don't know. Not a big fan of mazes, honestly, unless it's going to be like really intense, really fast-paced. When it's just like, oh, we got to walk around a maze and, oh, it's a dead end, oh, it's a dead end. It just kind of feels tedious to go through that kind of story. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I liked the chapter overall. It's just more build-up. I definitely want to see the reactions for Diane and fucking Matrona when they see that the bad guy is their fucking god of giants or whatever he is. And yeah, I'm just interested to see what's going to happen with a lot of the characters. I am curious to know what happened to all those dudes, the king's like brother and Death Pierce and the other three, four of them. Even though I don't care about them too much as characters, if they're dead or not, I do want to know if they're alive. And if they're dead, they're dead. But yeah, and I do want to know about Fraudron's true form and shit. So it was a couple of good chapters of Seven Deadly Sins. I don't think I reviewed the last chapter because it came out on like the wrong day, or it was my birthday when it came out, and I was hanging out with friends. Like they stayed the night over. Well, we stayed up till like midnight. It was my birthday. Then we went to bed and did shit the next day, and I didn't want to be like, hold on, let me review this real quick. Real life shit, my birthday and shit. So yeah, that might have happened because my birthday was last Monday, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like the chapter came out on the wrong day though, and I just wasn't prepared for it. I don't know, but rambling over Seven Deadly Sins chapter 500. Whoa, maybe someday. Chapter 155. Give it like a 6.5 to a 7 in entertainment wise. It was an okay chapter. Speaking objectively, it's pretty good setup, pretty good build up, but I'd probably still give it around the same rating. It's an okay chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of this chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins in the comment section below. You can follow me on Instagram. I post things there sometimes. You can add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. Give this video a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already or if you like what you've seen here. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.